Hi, this is Amos, Tarfa. I just wanted to talk briefly about mathematics. This is the pre-K to 12th grade in mathematics. And what I've realized after I've given several students assessments in the program that I've put together called Counter to Calculus, I think what I find is that many students do not have a solid elementary math base. Now, you're going to say, of course, Amos, we know that. No, here's what I mean. Even students who are the best in their schools in math, or students who are considered pretty good in algebra 1 or 2, a lot of them actually don't have a solid base in numeracy. They don't have a solid base in understanding number theory. They don't have a solid base in understanding how prime factorization works, lowest common multiple, greatest common factor. And that is concerning. And so this is one of the things with the vision of Counter to Calculus is what we're saying is, what if we can give you one book? Okay, this is just a sample book, but it can be used as an example. What if we could give you one book? And in this book is everything from pre-K all the way till Calculus 1, Calculus 2, differential equations, linear algebra. What if we could give you one book? That's what we're saying. And that's what we've done, is we've created a curriculum structure that gives students everything from basic math all the way to university math in one sweep. So if you can have that resource, then the solution becomes, if I'm stuck on lesson 95, I know that I go back to lesson 32 or 35. You go back and you read the material and you keep making progress, but you have everything in one book. That's the vision, and that's the direction of math education for our students. So we want all our students to do algebra 1, algebra 2, geometry, trig, calculus, statistics, data science, discrete math, differential equations, while they're still in high school. We want them to do that, get college credit for it, and enjoy the journey, learn how to study, learn how to go back in the book that they're using. And so we have too many students who don't have a solid foundation in math. And how do we fix that? Well, one of the ways you fix that is there's a man, Dr. Paul Shoecraft, who has written a great curriculum that will help elementary school math students to master arithmetic quick. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but pre-algebra is actually not a thing. If you really think about it, pre-algebra is not a thing. Advanced math is not a thing. Those names and labels of those classes actually sometimes can cause confusion. I was talking to a middle schooler the other day and I said, what math class are you in? Well, I'm in advanced math. But do you know algebra? No, but I'm in advanced math. But I'm in middle school and advanced math. What is advanced math? Sometimes it's a pre-algebra class that is just moving faster. But what is pre-algebra? Pre-algebra is just arithmetic, essentially. Whole numbers, fractions, decimals, percents, ratios, and proportions. If you bring in equations, that's algebra. So pre-algebra is pretty much everything before algebra, right? So the names in our math classes sometimes are the problem. And so we need to really go down to the concepts. What concept are you learning? That's the question you should ask. The most important question students can ask in their math course, no matter what math you're learning, whether it's basic math or advanced math, the most important question you can ask is, what is the skill I'm trying to learn and how can I work to master those skills? That's what matters in mathematics. Not the label of a class, not the label of a textbook, not the label of anything else, but what am I learning and why am I learning it? Why am I learning it and how can I learn it well? That's the way to be successful in math, okay? I hope this was helpful. Take care. Have a blessed day.